Hello, I am Dr. Sikar Kanti. In this video, we verify the following sets are groups. First one is G equal to 1, 5, 7, 11 with respect to multiplication modulo 12. Second one G equal to 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13 with respect to multiplication modulo 14. Third one G equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 with respect to multiplication modulo 10. Fourth one G equal to 1, 3, 5, 7 with respect to multiplication modulo 8. Okay. So let us start with the first example. First example is first example 1, 5, 7, 11 G equal to 1, 5, 7, 11 with respect to multiplication modulo 12. So first we write the composition table. Elements are 1, 5, 7, 11. Here also I write 1, 5, 7, 11. Here we write the operation cross 12. Cross 12. Okay. 1 into 1 divided by 12 get the remainder, that is 1. 1 into 5 is 5 divided by 12 get the remainder, it is 5. 1 into 7 divided by 12 remainder is 7. 1 into 11 is 11. Divide this by 12 get the remainder, it is equal to 11. So that is first two elements are 1, 5, 7, 11. Coming to the second row here, 5 into 1 is 5 divided by 12 is remainder is 5. Here this is 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 5 is 25. Divide this by 12, the remainder is 1. Okay. This is 5 into 7. 5 into 7 is 35. If we divide this by 12, so here we get 35 divided by 12. 12 into 2 is 24. So remainder is 11. So that is this element is 11. Next 5 into 11 is 55. 55 divided by 12 here. 12 into 4 is 48. Remainder is 7. So that is here this element is equal to 7. And coming to this point here, 7 into 1 is 7, remainder is 7. 7 into 5 is 35. 7 into 5 is 35. Divide by 12, we get the remainder is equal to 11. Okay. And 7 into 7 is 49. 49. Divide by 12. 12 into 4 is 48. Remainder is equal to 1. So this element is 1. 7 into 11 is 77. Divide this by 12. 12 into 6, I think it is 72. Remainder is 5. So that is here, this element is equal to 5. Next, this element 11 into 1 is 11, remainder is 11. 11 into 5, 55. 55 divided by 12, remainder is 7. Okay. 11 into 7 is 77. Remainder is 5. 11 to 11 is 121. Divide this by 12. 12 into 10 is 120. So here remainder is 1. So that is here this element equal to 1. See here, this is the composition table. If you observe the elements here, 1, 5, 7, 11, 1, 5, 7, 11, 1, 5, 7, 11, 1, 5, 7, 11. So that is all the entries in the table belongs to G. Therefore, closure law is satisfied. So one axiom is satisfied. And multiplication modulo 12 is associative. Therefore, associative law holds. That is the second one. Third one, identity. See here 1, 5, 7, 11. The same row is here 1, 5, 7, 11. So therefore here 1 is the identity element. Okay, 1 is the identity element. And to find the inverses, inverse of 5 is 5 because this is the identity here. Inverse of 5 is 5. Inverse of 7 is 7. And inverse of 11 is 11. So inverse of each element exists. So all the four conditions are satisfied. Therefore, this is a group with respect to multiplication modulo 12. And for the commutative, see the first row 1, 5, 7, 11. First column is 1, 5, 7, 11. Second row 5, 1, 11, 7. Second column 5, 1, 11, 7. Third row 7, 11, 1, 5. Third column 7, 11, 1, 5. Fourth row 11, 7, 5, 1. Fourth column 11, 7, 5, 1. So that is the table is symmetrical about the principal diagonal. Therefore, the commutative law also holds. That is all the 5 axioms are satisfied. Therefore, G comma cross 12, this one is an abelian group. Okay. Next example is G equal to 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. This is with respect to cross 14. This is the set. As this is a finite set, therefore we draw the composition table. That is 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. And here also we write 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. Okay. And here we write the operation. Operation is cross 14. Multiply and divide this by 14. As usual, the first row 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 3 is 3, 1 into 5 is 5, 1 into 9 is 9, 1 into 11 is 11, 1 into 13 is 13. These are all less than 14. Therefore, their value is itself. Second one, 3 into 1. 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. This is the element here. When 15 is divided by 14, what is the remainder? Remainder equal to 1. Okay. Next, 3 into 9. 3 into 9 is 27. 27. If we divide this by 14, 14 into 1 is 14. The remainder obtained is 13 here. So this element is 13. Next, 3 into 11 is 33. If we divide this by 14, 14 into 2 is 28. Remainder is 5. So that is this element is 5. Next 3 into 13 is 39. 39 divided by 14. 14 into 2 is 28. Remainder is 11. Okay. This element is 11. Next, coming to this row, 5. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 3 is 15. Remainder is 1. 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 5 is 25. If I divide this 25 by 14, 14 into 1 is 14. Remainder is 11. So that is, this is 11. 5 into 9 is 45. 45 divided by 14. 14 into 3 is 42. Remainder is 3. So therefore this element equal to 3. 5 into 11 is 55. 55 divided by 14. 14 into 3 is 42. Remainder is 13. So this element is 13. 9 into 1 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. Remainder is 13. 9 into 5 is 45. Remainder is 3. 9 into 9 is 81. 81. If we divide this by 14. 14 into, I think 5. 5 into 4 is 20. 5 into 1 is 5 plus 2 70. 11 is the remainder. 11 is the remainder. This is 11. 11 in 9 into 11 is 99. 99 divided by 14. Here we take, I think if I take 6 here, 60, 84. 6 into 4 is 24. 6 into 1 is 6 plus 84. A remainder is, okay, I take 7 here. 7 into 4 is 28. 7 into 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. 98. 98. The remainder is 1. So that is here. This is equal to 1. 9 into 13. 9 into 13 is 9 into 13. 107. 117. If divide this by 14. 14 into 8. 8 into 4, 32. 8 into 1 is 8 plus 3 is 11. I think the remainder is 5. So this is equal to 5. Next 11 into 1 is 11. Remainder is 11. 11 into 3 is 33. Remainder is 5. Already we have got. 11 into 5 is 55. The remainder is 13. 11 into 9. This is 99. Remainder is 1. 11 into 11 is 121. 121 divided by 14. 14 into 8. 112. This is equal to 9. 9 is the remainder. Next 11 into 13. What is 11 into 13? 11 into 13. 130 plus 31, 43. 143 divided by 14. 14 into 10 is 140. Remainder is 3. This is equal to 3. Next 13 into 1 is 13. Remainder is 13. 13 into 3 is 39. Remainder is 11. 13 into 5. 13 into 5 is 50, 65. 65 divided by 14. If I take 4 here, 56. Remainder is 9. 13 into 9. 13 into 9 is 117. Remainder is 5. 13 into 11. 13 into 11 is 143. Remainder is 3. 13 into 13 is 169. Divide this by 14. 14 into 1 is 14. 2, 9. 14 into 2 is 28. Remainder is 1. So 1 is the remainder here. So this is my composition table. Once if we write the composition table, the problem is solved. Observe the elements here in this table. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 11, 13. Here 1, 3, 5, 11, 13. Here 1, 3, 5, 11, 13. Here 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5. Here this element I have to write. 5 into 11 is 55. This is 13. 55. Okay. This is 13. And 5 into 13 is 65. 65. Here this is equal to, this is not 13. This is our 9. Okay. So in this here we have 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. Here 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. See, all the entries in the table belongs to G. Therefore, closure law is satisfied. Second one, multiplication model of 14 is associative. Therefore, associative law holds. And here, this is the header row. Same row I am getting here 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. So, that is here 1 is the identity element. Identity element is 1. And to find the inverses, inverse of 3 is 5. And inverse of 5 is 3. Inverse of 9 is 11. Inverse of 11 is 9. And inverse of 13 is 13. And here we can observe that, see here inverse of 3 is 5. What is the inverse of 5? Inverse of 5 is 3. Inverse of 9 is 11. Inverse of 11 is 9. So that is in general, if B is the inverse of A, then A is the inverse of B. And there are some elements which are the inverses of itself. That is inverse of 13 is 13 itself. Okay. So that is if A is the inverse of B, then B is the inverse of A. So inverse of each element exists. And then that is all the 4 axioms are satisfied. Therefore, this is a group with respect to multiplication model of 14. And what about the commutative law? Just we have to verify whether the table is symmetrical or not. See the first row 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13. Second row 3, 9, 1, 13, 5, 11. 3, 9, 1, 13, 5, 11. Third row 5, 1, 11, 3, 39. 5, 11, 5, 1, 11, 3, 39. Same. And next this row 9, 13, 3, 11, 1, 5. 9, 13, 3, 11, 1, 5. 11, 5, 13, 1, 9, 3. 11, 5, 13, 1, 9, 3. 13, 11, 9, 5, 3, 1. 13, 11, 9, 5, 3, 1. Therefore, the table is symmetrical about the principal diagonal. Okay. That is all the 5 axioms are satisfied. Therefore, we can write G is an abelian group with respect to multiplication model of 14. Okay. So, these all 5 points you have to write. First one, you have to write this as number 1. All the entries in the table belong to G. Closure law is satisfied. Number 2. Multiplication model of 14 is associated. Therefore, associative law holds. Number 3. 1 is the identity element. Number 4, inverse of 3 is 5. Inverse of 5 is 3. Inverse of 9 is 11. Inverse of 11 is 9. Inverse of 13 is 13. Next 5. The table is symmetrical of the principal diagonal. Therefore, commutative law holds. That is, therefore, G is an abelian group with respect to multiplication modulo 14. Okay. Next, I will go to another example. Two, 4, 6, 8. G equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 with respect to multiplication modulo 10. Okay. So G is the set consisting of 2, 4, 6, 8. First we write the table here, composition table. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Here also we write 2, 4, 6, 8. And here we write the operation here, cross 10. Okay. So here this is 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is 2. 2 into 4 is 8. That is, this one is 2. This one is 2 into 4 is 8. 8. 2 into 6 is 12. Means 2 is the remainder because I am dividing this by 10. 2 into 8 is 16. Therefore 6 is the remainder. Next 4 into 2, 8. 8 is the remainder. 4 into 4, 16. 6 is the remainder. 4 into 6 is 24. 4 is the remainder. 4 into 8 is 32. 2 is the remainder. And 6 into 2 is 12. 2 is the remainder. 6 into 4 is 24. 4 is the remainder. 6 into 6 is 36. 6 is the remainder. 6 into 8 is 48. Therefore 8 is the remainder. Then last row with 8 here. 8 into 2 is 16. Means 6 is the remainder because we are dividing this by 10. 8 into 4, 32. 2 is the remainder. 8 into 6, 48. 8 is the remainder. 8 into 8 is 64. 4 is the remainder. Okay. After writing this table, just verify all those 5 conditions. First one, closure law. See the elements here. 2. Sorry, the first element is 2 into 2, 4. Okay, 2 into 2, 4. 4. This element is 4. Okay. This element is 4. See, the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 2, 4, 6, 8. All the entries in the table belongs to G. Closure law is satisfied. That is, first axiom is satisfied. Second one, associative. Multiplication modulo 10 is associative. Therefore, associative law holds. And to find the identity, this is the header row 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. We have to check the same row as this of this header row 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this is the row here 2, 4, 6, 8. I am getting the same row here with, if I take the operation with 6, means 6 is acting as the identity element. So in this case 6 is the identity element. Okay, 6 is the identity element. So the identity element exists. Then we go for the inverses. Now, as we know that 6 is the identity element, to find the inverse of 2, we have to go in this row till we get the identity. See, identity is here. This is my identity. Therefore, inverse of 2 is 8. Next, to find the inverse of 4, this is the identity here. So, inverse of 4 is 4 itself. Then, inverse of 6 is 6 itself. Because this is the identity element, therefore, inverse of 6 is definitely it is 6. Inverse of 8. Inverse of 8 is 2 here. Inverse of 8 is 2. So, inverse of 2 is 8. Inverse of 4 is 4 itself. Inverse of 8 is 2. So, inverse of each element exists. Therefore, this is a group with respect to multiplication modulo 10. And for the commutative property, see first row 4, 8, 2, 6. First column 4, 8, 2, 6. Second row 8, 6, 4, 2. Second column 8, 6, 4, 2. Third row 2, 4, 6, 8. Third column 2, 4, 6, 8. Fourth row 6, 2, 8, 4. Fourth column 6, 2, 8, 4. That is the table is symmetrical up to the principal diagonal. Therefore, commutative law holds. So, therefore, all the 5 axioms are satisfied. Therefore, we can say that G is an abelian group with respect to multiplication modulo 10. Okay. Thank you. I will stop here.